Welcome to Reading English Aloud. This is Reading English Aloud Practice. White tea. New vocabulary words. Nouns. Number 1, blend, mixture. Number 2, proportion, proportion. Number 3, budget, budget. Number 4, bud, bud. Number 5, expertise, expertise. Number 1, blend, mixture. The mixing of different substances or other things together. Number 2, proportion, a part or share of something. Number 3, budget, the amount of money needed or available for a purpose. Number 4, bud, a compact growth on a plant that develops into a leaf, flower, or shoot. Number 5, expertise, expert skill or knowledge in a particular field. New vocabulary words. Verbs. Number 1, contain, contain. Number 2, bruise, bruise. Number 3, shield, shield. Number 4, undergo, undergo. Number 5, boost, boost. Number 1, contain, be made up of a number of things. Number 2, bruise, crush. Number 3, shield, prevent from being seen. Number 4, undergo, experience or be subjected to something unpleasant. Number 5, boost, help or encourage something to increase or improve. New vocabulary words. Adjectives. Number 1, subtle, subtle. Number 2, significant, significant. Number 3, tender, tender. Number 4, distinctive, distinctive. Number 5, direct, direct. Number 1, subtle, delicately complex and understated. Number 2, significant, sufficiently great or important to be worthy of attention, noteworthy. Number 3, tender, easy to cut or chew, not tough. Number 4, distinctive, characteristic of one person or thing and so serving to distinguish it from others. Number 5, direct, proceeding from a source without being blocked. White tea. White tea is special. Its flavor is subtle and distinctive. It is light and slightly sweet tasting. If brewed correctly, it has no bitterness and aftertaste. There is a growing market for white tea. White tea is one of the most expensive types of tea. For this reason, many tea brands are offering white tea blends, which contain only a small proportion of white tea. This usually means only 2% of white tea is used in the blend. The rest is a mixture of green, black, or oolong tea. These teas are known for their stronger flavors, thus destroying the personality and character of the white tea. Tea producers know they can charge a significant amount more for these white tea blends. Dilma teas are grown and processed by a Sri Lankan family devoted to tea. Pure white tea is a hand-picked and handmade tea. According to the Dilma website, the tender buds of the Camellia sinensis tea plant are hand-picked before the sun rises. They are carefully placed in silken pouches to prevent bruising and to shield them from direct sunlight. They are dried under the care of a professional tea maker. In Sri Lanka, white tea is known as silver tips. Producing real silver tips tea requires expertise, patience, and a great deal of effort. Expert tea pickers are only able to pick around 250 grams of silver tips a day. It takes 5 kilograms of freshly picked tips to make just 1 kilogram of silver tips white tea. All tea comes from the Camellia sinensis plant. Oolong and black teas undergo more processing than green and white teas. The buds of the Camellia sinensis plant are known to contain the highest levels of antioxidants called polyphenols. Antioxidants are substances that can protect against cell damage that free radicals cause. Free radicals are waste substances produced by cells. Polyphenol benefits include reduction of chronic diseases, increase in metabolic rate, boost to the immune system, mental alertness, and the lowering of stress hormone levels. In many Asian countries, where daily tea drinking is the norm, there is a link to lower incidence of heart attack and other cardiovascular diseases. If your budget allows, an indulgence in a pot of white tea not only brings health benefits, it also delivers a special cup of delicious tea. That's the end of the article, and these are my sources. Discussion questions. Number 1. Are you a coffee or tea drinker? Number 2, which one do you think is healthier, coffee or tea? Number 3, would you like to work in a coffee shop? Number 4, would you rather go to a bar or a coffee shop? Number 5, what do you like to order in a bar? Just for fun, talking about drinking alcohol. So, drinking habits. He's a heavy drinker. That means he drinks a lot. He's a big drinker. Same thing. He likes to drink alcohol. I'm not such a big drinker. If you don't really drink very much, you can say, I'm not such a big drinker. I'm a lightweight. It also means you don't drink very much. I don't drink so much. All right, so beer and liquor. Would you like a brew? That's another word for beer. Can you get me a cold one from the fridge, from the refrigerator? A cold one meaning a beer. There is a lot of booze at the party tonight, so that's all alcohol. I don't like any of the hard stuff, but I do like wine. Hard stuff would be more alcohol. Beer and wine are not considered the hard stuff. Vodka, rum, and so on are the what you would call hard stuff. And drinking actions. I bet I can drink you under the table. And when you challenge somebody, you can drink more than that person. And she drinks like a fish. Means she drinks a lot. And some more. So how can you describe someone who is drunk? You can say he's bombed or she's bombed. He's 3 sheets to the wind. He's plastered. He's as drunk as a skunk. He's wasted. He's shit-faced. So all of these, you can say, oh, I got so bombed last night, or I got so wasted last night. And how do you feel after you've had, if you got bombed or plastered the night before, how do you feel the next day? I have a hangover. I am hungover. All of these terms can be used if you want to sound more like a native speaker of English. That's the end of the article called White Tea. Thank you for reading English aloud with me.
That was easy.